I've always been into music, and I've been into various bands throughout my life, but just started getting serious when I moved here.
I was interested at a very young age. I kind of gravitated towards musical instruments. My brothers must have been about 8 or 9 years old, and they had brought home some musical instruments from school, and I would go sneak into their bedrooms and play their instruments. Well, I've been learning music for probably 35 years. I've been learning music for 35 years.
Well, I started on the recorder. At one point, some work buddies of mine were just putting a band together. They needed a bass player, and I said, man, that sounds like that would be a lot of fun.
I started playing piano when I was quite young before eventually switching to percussion. That, got me on the drum set and the marimba, and been playing in rock bands ever since, basically.
This album is much more adventurous, much more exciting. There's a huge growth between this album and what we've done in the past.
Progressive, there's punk, there's rock and roll, there's grunge, and then there's like this weird space angle that a lot of these songs have taken on.
But it's what I've been wanting to play all along. It's heavy rock and roll. It's kind of weird, and I'm in love with it.
I think Nirvana, I think Black Sabbath, I think Queens of the Stone Age. But at the same time, there's also this progressive element to it, and it's fairly unique in that it blends the genre grunge, which typically is fairly straightforward, with something like prog metal or prog rock, and it's its own thing. It's Cement Season.
Well, Cement Season has gone through a number of changes. We haven't been playing consistently for 7 years. We've had about 2 years off. I needed a break to get sober and get my shit together. And then there was a year there so it was kind of put on hold until we found a new drummer. And then once we found a drummer that gelled with us, we started recording again. And we lucked out. Carl is a great drummer and he's really into the band. And that was what we needed to get the album started again.
We've been doing all the recording here in our basement/studio.
When we originally started recording in this room, we wanted to do live recordings and just take those and mix them down and release those. But the more we got into it, the more we realized that tracking was safer and a better use of our time.
Then we send them out to have them mixed by some professional. So that's cutting our cost on being able to do this project.
I think Cement Season is in a good spot right now. All our members are committed to the band. We're committed to the music. I think we've found a style of music that we are interested in playing. And I think we've found enough people interested in us to make it worthwhile for us to continue.
Why would you encourage people to sponsor this Kickstarter?
Because I think we're onto something, and this could be our chance to really put our name out there, and we want to continue to make music and bring it to you. And if you support us this time, next time you might not have to.
Hey, we're Cement Season. Thanks for all your help getting this Kickstarter started and getting us on the road to finishing this album. Yeah, they're on
Why
the
don't you
line
give us a
doing
human
a
beatbox
Kickstarter.
behind it?
A meat box? We'll send you a box of meat.
Yeah, meatbox.
Here's the story. It's about a band in 10 seasons. Played their music. It was quite pleasing. Went out, tried to raise some money. Got your help. Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny.
Got your help from the Easter Bunny.
See, I knew you could do that. That's awesome.